Hey, let me check if you can hear me. Excuse me. Give me a minute. Happy Thursday. Wednesday? Thursday. Give me a minute. Okay. All right. Happy. Oh my gosh. Who sounds like that? That's me. Hey, my name's Kathy. Welcome to my live stream. I live stream almost every day here on YouTube. And I actually live stream twice a day. I know it's a lot, but like it's so fun. I love to share with you guys, and I try to keep it like really exciting. So I'm just like, it's like a big art like party here sometimes, and then sometimes I'm just chatting away. Okay, story time. So, one momento. Just checking my stream. Hold on, please. Refresh. Must refresh. So I may have to check my audio momentarily. Occasionally, I should say. Okay, so yesterday, I'm filling my Etsy orders, and I remember I'm running out of my little thank you cards. I always have thank you cards that I, write a personal little thank you out. I'm going to have a sip of my coffee. Cheers. Different mug today. Inner world mug. I love my inner world. I'll show it to you. Hold on. Here's the mug. I love my inner world with all these cute little things around it. All right, enough about that. So I ran out, and I knew I was running out, and I knew I was going to have to print some out, which is fine. So I got my ink. I got my cheers. Sorry for the glug. Sorry for the audible glug. So I have my, Epson print ink cartridges and all this stuff. I got my printer, I got my paper. I'm gonna do it. And then I realize, like earlier this year, I had one of those huge baking racks right over there, like against this wall. But now I have this lovely table here, and I can make videos with you, right? But before I had a big baking rack here, and I had all my printer on it and all my inks and everything. Okay, so I had to rehome everything in different places in my studio here. I have one downstairs, but my office one, and it's got like a mix of different things. Okay, it's got like art supplies, and then it's got like office supplies, and okay. Long story short, I ran out of one of my cartridges, and I misplaced them, and I'm usually very good about knowing where I put stuff, even if things look like a tornado. So sadly, I'm like, okay, I misplaced them. So I can't send my orders without sending my thank you cards, because I always do that. And I love to do that. I like to write handwritten cards to people because that's just the way I roll. So I'm just going to make some. So I broke out my brayer, and I broke out some paints, and I just had such a good time yesterday making these. And I didn't record it or anything. I just made them on my own, without you guys. Made them without you guys. And I also made a birthday card for my stepmom-in-law, who I adore. She's such a special person, and I love her. And I made her a homemade card, and I was like, this is actually a really great thing to do, to have like the base. So if you like to make cards, and if you like to send thank you cards or whatever, however you like to do, whatever you like to do cards for, if you like to draw cards and write your own personal messages in them and, you know, do your lettering on them and draw pictures on them, you know, it's fun to have like a base of something like hand printed. It's so fun. So yesterday I did a bunch of them and I did larger pieces and I cut them, and they're obviously irregular shapes. Who cares, right? I mean, I send out 6x4 envelopes. I sell a lot of stickers. So I can draw cute little things on these, like with my paint pens. And on this one, I did this super cute little, look at this little happy faces. But I love the marks the Brayer makes. I love these like drippy, smudgy, and then like look at the shadows, and it's just so cool. I love it, and I forget how much I love it. And my Brayers are just sitting there like, hey, remember me? So yesterday I thought, let's do this. But I cut up some card sizes. So I have, if you fold this is 5x7. So I just cut up 8.5 by 11 in a paper cutter with my paper cutter rather. And then these would be, I think, 4 by 5.5 by I forget, A2 or something. I don't know, A something. Okay, I can never remember. But, you know, and you can use like papers that look, that's just, you know, I'm trying to see if my pen works. I can use that. It's just going to be awesome. So let's do this. So fun, right? And, you know, just get messy. So I got these I have these Gelli plates. I have a big one too. And this is the first one that I bought. And I bought it like a long time ago. I think when they first came out, this was probably like 8 years ago or something. I never have used this. Look at this. Look at this beautiful, shiny deliciousness. Like, why have I never used this one? But I did buy another one after that because I'm like, I think that's too big. I don't know. I just thought it was too big, and it's not. It's not if you're doing like a full-size sheet. But I also got a 5x7 one. And I had it in the packaging. And this, I don't know if this happens to other ones, but I had it. I try to keep it nice, so I had washed it and then put it. If you know Gelli Plate, please tell me if I have destroyed my Gelli Plate. I mean, I'm still going to use it, but let me see if I can show you. I don't know if you can tell. There's like yeah, you can see. There's like marks like this. I don't know what that is. They are a little bit textured feeling. So I don't know what I did. And it probably doesn't matter anyway. The other side works fine. But I had this stored with this back on it, and then in my plastic container that comes in. And when I took it off, I'm like, what is this? And why does it look all like pockmarked? But, you know, that's because I don't use this all the time. I think. And maybe I don't watch enough. I really don't. I'm so fly by the seat of your pants. It's shocking. I just do my own thing. You know what I mean? I just do my own thing, and I don't watch a lot of other people's content. There's some people I do, but, you know, like people that I think are just hilarious and talented and amazing. There's a bunch of them, but let's just go right in. Let's see. Debbie Draws Funny is one of my favorites. She's my friend from, you know, from being another independent artist who does retail and wholesale. But she also has a YouTube channel, and she is absolutely a treat. Like, she is a treat. Hey, we're doing brown and pink. What's going on here? Why with the brown? Why with the pink? Well, let's just see, right? Let's just mix it up. Maybe a little yellow in there. So I don't even know what I'm doing here today. I'm just kidding. I mean, I kind of don't, but because I was supposed to do this on the Gelli Plate, right? Isn't that the way it works? But I didn't. I did it directly on my paper. So we're gonna go wild, and I'm not building up my Gelli Plate. I'm not doing that right now. I'm just gonna drop my Gelli Plate right on here and do it, because that's what we're doing. Ooh, my paper's it's a little small for my plate. Maybe I should use the other one. Should we break in the big one? Let's do it. I'm scared. I'm scared. Let's do it. I'm scared. Oh, I'm gonna zoom you up a little bit. I mean, zoom you out a little bit. All right, we're gonna open this. We're gonna open this up. These are just so beautiful looking. Look at this. It's like delicious. Can I like? This is like a beautiful crystal mattress. I want to sleep on this crystal smudgy thing. Okay, ready? Let's do it. Let's see. Do you have a good eye view here? Let me put my light up here because I am standing over my light, so it's like a little making you wait. I'm sorry. Let's we must cap our paint because that's important. There we go. All right, here, let's do this. Let's do this. Want to watch it? Smush, splish, 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 splish. Let's grab our brayer and just like bray, shall we? Let's just bray this baby. Because I don't have a lot of experience with these. I've made monoprints and stuff on like a big roller. When I was in school, I did that. So this is kind of like that. So really, it's not much different. You can draw on these though, right? You can just like, ooh, that's pretty. So here's what I like to do. I like to do that. Okay, so maybe that's why I don't use my Gelli Plate that much. But it's just so fun to like bray it. All right, so I have a little bowl of water here. I'm just gonna clean off my brayer because, you know, I don't want. You do have to keep your brayer clean during this process if you're doing it right on your stuff. I guess I understand now why people bray on other papers and then use it to, or like on, parchment and stuff like that. Let's just do this. Let's just I don't know. Let's just fly by the seat of our pants here. I'm just gonna build up some color, I guess, like they do, like you're supposed to. Right? Whoa, whoa. Yeah. I guess my thought is, I feel like I don't know how much of this building up stuff I need to do. Because I think there's like a law of diminishing returns with this situation, with Gelli Plate. For me, I mean, other people, I have not seen how people use these all the time. I've seen, people put leaves on them or, hold on a minute. Let me see what I got. I have like, I don't know. Oh, hold on. Check it out. I have a makeup sponge that I use for art. So let's do some of this. See if maybe we get some cool things going on here. See, now I need to get some 8.5 by 11 paper, which I have. So I'll grab that. It's right on my chair. I did I did plan for something like this to like in case something like this happened. In case I got brave and grabbed the I'm just digging up some of my paint here. I put everything upside down last night so I could have some. I got this folk art dots, and I love dots. So I thought, hey, that's cool because you have this. That's cool because you have this little tiny hole thing. But here's the problem with it is, I'm going to grab this while I do it. The problem is you don't have like a needle built in to clean that hole out. So I have one of these, and this has a little needle in it. So This is, oh my gosh, what is this called again? I forgot, but it's in my Amazon store. Let's see if this works. Oh, it works, I think. Okay, all right, well I think that was successful. Yep, it was. Oh my gosh, let's see if this works. Okay, this might be fun. This might be really cool to do. This might be neat. I'm just gonna do some little dots. Oh, it's hard to press this out. I don't know if I like that. I'm gonna try this one. Let's try this needle. Let's try this needle. See if I can clean that out with this. Oh, it worked. Okay. Oh, and then it gets a little sticky. Okay, hold on. Let's see. I think it might just not be long enough. Let's try this one. Okay, this is like super process oriented today, isn't it? We got process going on here today. This is like less thinky. I'm usually pretty thinky, talking about compositions and value and all that. And today I'm just sort of, I'm poking holes. That's what I'm doing today. Hey, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to open this because I'm not happy with that. So I'm just going to go. I'm going to get messy because that's why we're here. And look at this. What's going on here? What's happening? What's going on? Ooh. Okay. I got some like dried up. I got some dried up stuff in here. Let's dig it out. Come here. Come here. Okay, good. Throw that away. Oh, goodbye. Get out of my hair. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my finger. I'm going to take my finger. I'm just going to do some dots. I love a good pattern. I love a good pattern. I'm going to have very painty fingers today. And that's totally fine because there's water and soap in my life. And, you know, water and soap are good. They help a lot when you have paint all over the place. What am I doing with this stuff? Okay. I had to remember. Sorry, I forget things. Forget things when I got a million things going on. Rinse my fingers off over here in this water. I have a little bowl of water over here. And this paint, this Folk Art Dots paint, it's not like super, I'm just gonna take a sip of my coffee real quick. It's not like super pigmented. It's pigmented, but it's got like some fillers in it. So you see it's a little jelly-like. And it's a little it's not as like intense as, for instance, shall we? For instance, shall we? Open up. Let's do it. Let's do some wacky drops of this cerulean blue chromium. Oh, okay. Okay, I like that. I like those kinds of dots. I like those kinds of dots. And now I feel like I'm kind of making mud here. So let's bray this. Oh, not bray this. Let's grab a piece of paper. Let's grab a piece of paper. Let's grab a piece of paper. Okay, yeah, we are going to bray this, but I'm going to wipe my brayer off a little bit. Wipe it off. Okay, let's see. Let's dry a little bit dry. Let's grab a paper towel. I'm just gonna. Yeah, just had to check and see where I was with the sound. So sometimes it's fun to do really experimental lives that you don't know. Like sometimes I like this. I did have a plan today, but this is totally experimental because I don't usually do this all the time, you know? So, you know, while usually even if I'm flying by the seat of my pants with something else, I usually know my materials pretty well. So, um, you know, it's kind of like more controlled. Oh, here we go. This is the fun part. This is the fun part. So I feel like there's more, um, like I know I have confidence more about like what I'm going to get. But today I'm just sort of like, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. So there's a butte. That's pretty. I think a lot of this is really enjoying the process because the pulls are so fun. Cheers. And I think it's a real sensory thing. I mean, I was thinking about it last night because I'm going to be totally honest with you about this. Probably to my detriment, but you know, when I bought the Gelli Plates, and it's exciting stuff, right? They're fun. But when I bought them, I hadn't seen a lot. I mean, I think they're worth having, but I hadn't seen a lot about like what people do with them. I just got really excited about them. And then I did see some, you know, I looked a little bit, and I guess some of it I just wasn't super inspired with. Some things that I guess I don't know. What am I trying to say here? Because I think it's a great product, but I felt like I was seeing a lot of the same in terms of what people would do with it and then like what the outcome would be. And then I realized I think there's a lot to be said about like the sensory, like the pulling, and like how fun that is to do. So maybe I'm kind of missing the point in some ways, you know? Because, ooh, a friend of mine, my friend Holly Burns Art, follow her on Instagram. She lent these to me in spring and I still have them and I haven't even tried them yet. What's wrong with me? Have you used these? I haven't used these. I'm going to use them today. And I'm going to keep them nice and clean. So when I return them to her, she's going to be completely surprised and like, oh my gosh, those are new. I was like, you barely even use this. I'll be like, yep, I did barely use it, but they're just beautiful. They're beautiful. I like to mix up my paints. So I have, as you can tell, I have some that are more economical and some that are more artist quality and some student quality. I like a mix for different, you know, because some of them like sort of do the heavy lifting for other ones. But I will say there's certain paints that I've had that I won't buy again. Because if it's not like pigmented enough, like don't even bother. You know what I mean? Like if it's not let's do two of these because I put a lot of paint down and I have all this extra. So we're just gonna do two. We're gonna do two for We're gonna do a twofer. Okay, I'm wondering if I'm gonna get a certain amount of texture from the one that has the weird marks on it, the Gelli Plate, that has the strange, like, one of my plates has some strange, weird, pitty little marks on it, and I'm thinking maybe it'll actually help with the texture, you know? Let's see. Okay, well, you can't really see much there because it's just yellow and it was a very light coating. And, you know, I don't know like best practices really for this. I'm really just experimenting today. I haven't done a lot of research on these as I mentioned before. Haven't done a lot of research, but you know, I think there's a real fun element to just jumping into something and just figuring some of the things out on your own. I love that. Because I think a lot of the time in life, we, you know, we over investigate, right? Before we start things. And success, I have had success jumping in sometimes after over investigating and then realizing, you know what? Like, do it or don't do it, but but make up your mind, you know? Yes. I'm going to grab a piece of, let's see what we got here. Okay. That's not big enough. Oh, sorry for the off screen. I'm just grabbing a big piece of, this is like a watercolor paper. Because I didn't have enough like, good white. Oh, this isn't watercolor. This is like a heavy cardstock. I can tell because it has a crease right there. I bought it to make extra large greeting cards, but I'm using it for something completely different today. That's right. Use what you have. I have like a lot of lighter papers, but I don't want to use lighter ones for this because, oh, you're not getting the pull. I'm sorry. There we go. What do we got? Okay. Here, I'm going to lift you higher. Look at my lovely table. Hey, this was a good time to actually do something like this too, because my table is so dirty, like my background stuff from doing other art on it, that I think I should do something like this before I decide to clean it off. Because usually I'm doing, drawings in my sketchbook with you, and today we're doing some painty stuff. Oh, I saved these two because I thought they might make kind of fun bookmarks. I think usually you do like a larger piece and then you can cut it up. I mean, that's probably the easier way to work instead of just using like pieces. But, you know, oh, whoops. Just threw that in some water. Sorry, guys. Yeah, let's use some of this wild stuff. Oh my gosh, this color is just amazing. It's so amazing. Oh, I don't think you can twist it off. Okay. Let's do, first of all, I'm just gonna get some on the thing here. Like that. Then I'm gonna shut it. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do this. Oh shoot. Made a mess. Clean that off. I will not be giving this back to Holly in a messy state. Ooh, okay. All right, that's all right. I can do the rest later, I think. This isn't really fun to watch, right? You're like, I'm not watching your live stream so you can clean off a thing of paint. Okay, let me show you something that's really fun. Let me go back to my roots, okay? Let me go back to this. I don't know. I guess I just have so much fun with the brayer. Like, so did I come on here to like talk about how I never use my Gelli plate? I guess I kind of inadvertently did. Not on purpose. Not on purpose. But like, brayers are so fun. Look at that. It's just so fun. I really enjoy a brayer. I really enjoy a good brayer. I gotta do this more. Look at that paint. This paint is amazing. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Okay, let's make a bookmark. Let's make some bookmarks. Let's get some of this pink down. I think I probably used too much, but that's because I don't know much about these Gelli plates. Not that they're much different than anything else, and I've made plenty of prints in my life, but you know, with like the big towels and all that when I was in school. But there's just something so delightful about working the surface, though, I have to say. I do love it. I do love. Oh my god, that's so yum! Look at that. It's like a delicious piece of cake. Okay, let's do that. Let's do this. Oh, I just took some off. Oh, that is cool. Look at that. I love it. Oh my gosh, this color is so amazing. All right, I think I need to do something with this other one that we started before, because it's very sad looking without the pink on it. It's like, what about me? What about me? You're having too much fun over there without me. And you know what? That's right. That's right. So you go there. Now I'm going to put down a little bit of yellow. I'm going to use this. It's Blick Fluid Artist Acrylic. So this is like the golden knockoff. And it's okay. I mean, it's not golden. You're not going to get golden out of Blick. But Blick definitely is a good, it's like a good, less expensive, but much better than just like craft paint. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's good. It's not, you know, it's not good. I like a lot of Blick paint, actually. I love their matte. Let me show you the ones that I like. Hold on. I like these a lot. And they're super affordable, too. Usually. I don't know what they are today, but you can get some good sales. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. Oh, that's pretty. I'm liking that. Okay, I'm going to clean off my brayer on this other one here. And then we're going to keep moving here. What other colors? Okay, we want to do something. That's no. Oh, maybe, actually. That might be a good little neutral to stick in there, but this is pretty. I really like this color. I don't know if I'm going to get it out of here, though, because I think it's... I actually use this color a lot. And let's get a stick. Let's get a little stick with it. Oh, can I get... No, it doesn't fit. Okay, let's get... Let's... All right, I'm just going to go in there on this. There. Ooh, okay. All right, look, you can use a paintbrush any way you want. You just use it, right? You just use it. Use the stick part. Oh, that's a no-no. Don't stick it back in the bottle. Well, this thing is really like on the last leg, so. This is so fun. Oh my gosh. I really like this color combo a lot. I really like it a lot. It's speaking to me. Okay. Let's do a little bit over here on this guy. I think I might have to spray some wetting agent. So I wanted to share something with you that I like for this, and that I like for a lot of things. It's a Mod Podge. Excuse my excuse my gulps. I'm like gulping into my microphone. Hold on. Let me grab this for you. This is Mod Podge Ultra. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Am I loud? Am I making all crunchy noises? Hold on. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Have I been like just making ear noise this whole time? I'm going to quickly put my mic on something for you because that I'm not going to bang into because I feel like a terrible host. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay. So this stuff is really good. Let's see how it sounds now. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Is that better? Okay. So this stuff, okay, that's better. Okay, my apologies. I thought, okay, I know you don't want to hear this. I thought maybe I would put my mic as close to my mouth as possible because cheers, because I've been having some sound type issues. But, you know, then you have to listen to my breathing. And because I talk really low sometimes. Okay, this is boring talk. Talking about me is boring, about my sound. Okay, Mod Podge. We all love Mod Podge. There's a million different Mod Podge products. This is really good for like, I used this yesterday, and the reason it's good as opposed to just water is because no matter what kind of paint you're using on the surface, no matter what kind of binders or, you know, agents they have in there, this is like water mixed with your, you know, basic medium, your basic acrylic medium. And it's nice if you have, okay, I put it in a little bottle too, like this. I put it in this little bottle. So that one wasn't spritzing. So I'm going to just spritz it. So it's nice because it gives you that little bit of moisture, but it also gives you that little bit of extra glue in there, right? The little bit of extra staying power. And I think the reason I bought this originally was because I was doing some of my advice slices, and which are painted. Well, you can see them on my website. You can see them on my Etsy, or on my website. You can see them too. Oh, this is a weird combination. Okay, I kind of like it though. Let's see. Do you notice the cool tones in this titanium beige type of thing? When it's put against all these warm colors, I love that. I love it. I mean, I don't necessarily love the combination, which I do like it, but I love to see, oh, that pulls more blue. That pulls cooler because it's sitting in a sea of like warm. You know what I mean? So you can really, if you ever have any question, hold up your neutral to another cool or to a cool or a warm, like a very obvious one, and see which one it like clashes with. And then you can say, okay, it's a neutral, but it definitely pulls cool because it's on a sea of warm right now. Anyway, little color theory fun for you. So I was just talking about the Mod Podge, right? And advice slices. And I bought this. And thank you for hanging in with my little side rants, because that's just what you get here. It's just the way I talk, and I hope it's not too annoying. Okay, I'm just cleaning off my brayer while we talk. So I originally purchased that because I was looking for, cleaning it off. Okay, I might be dropping some water on my thing. I was originally looking for a setting stuff to put on wood, or you know, you could put it on rocks, you can put it on something else that you're doing, and to put it on that's not something that's you have to spray outside, if you know what I'm saying. Something that is more, you know, not good to breathe in. And I don't use it for that. I use for like painted wood pieces and other stuff. I do use the Rust-Oleum 2X clear, which I really like. It's very all-purpose. It works really good, and I learned about it from a YouTube channel, of course, because YouTube is just full of, you know, it's full of great education tips and creators that share so much stuff that you're not gonna that you can like bite size and learn so quickly and so easily. I will try to remember to put this person. What's his name? Oh my gosh, I don't remember, but he's paint pen guy. Just look up a paint pen question and you'll get this. You'll get this guy. He's in Hawaii and he does paint pen art and so generous. Oh my gosh, what an awesome channel. Let's get another piece of paper for this one because I want to see how this comes out. So should we do yellow? Is that too bright? What do you think? Okay, so what I was sorry, a little off track there. So what I was saying was I was looking for, that's how I found out about the Rust-Oleum 2X stuff, which you got to use it outside. Don't breathe it in. Don't spray it near anybody or anything, right? And use, paint it on a box, varnish your artwork with it. Let's use white paper, off white. I don't want to use this yellow thing. Oh, here we go. Oh, yes. Okay. And I think this is, okay, this has a little bit of texture to it too. Let's do this. So, yeah, so I was looking for something that would be, here we go. Oh, I'm scared. Is it even? I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to let that soak in for a minute. I'm going to bray that. I'm going to bray this sucker. Yeah, so I was looking for something that I could use that was, safe, easy, that I could use to seal my work. And I got that stuff. And I am really super DIY person. I'm somebody who wouldn't buy something like this. I'd be like, I can make my own. I can make my own. You take some acrylic medium, add some water, you know what I mean? Put it in a bottle, whatever, add a sprayer. But you know what? I didn't have to do any of that. It's like sometimes you really see the value in something that's already done for you, that you don't need to go through the trouble to do, and do I have a spray bottle at home? And, then you have to shake it and mix it and make sure that and then you probably want to use distilled water because you don't want anything to grow in there, of course. So, yeah. So, good product. And ultimately, it's kind of like, well, when you think about, oh, what I have and what I already have and I can make something from, that's fine. But also, do you already have all the other things you need? Like you need the container, you need the spray bottle, you want to have distilled water, or you got to boil your water, and then you got to mix it. And sometimes it's a little tricky to mix matte mediums effectively. Let's do a pull, and I want to show you. I want you to fully enjoy the pull. So let's do that. Let's see how we do here. Oh, maybe you know what? I'm going to do it even more. I'm going to do some more pressing. I'm going to do some extra pressing. Extra. So if I leave this live up, which I'm actually not sure I'm going to do today, because let's be honest, it's a little off the rails today. Today's a little off the rails. A little experiment. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm always kind of experimental and off the rails, but I think today, ooh, cool. I love it. Okay. But, oh wait, I want to make it so you can see better. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep today's up. I'm not sure. And that's okay if I don't. It's happened before. It'll happen again. It's the way oh no! It ripped my paper! Oh no. Well, that's okay. I'll just cut off the part that ripped. Ooh, it ripped a little down here too. I thought I was doing like this really cool thing, and then I'm like, oh no, it's just ripped in a few spots. So Okay, this is like a live and learn moment. So I think maybe you need to keep it moist. I think maybe, oh gosh, I don't know. Maybe it can't be too wet. I don't know. I'm gonna grab my, maybe I glued it when I sprayed that Mod Podge. I'm just spraying some water now because I think I'm learning as I go here. What do you think? Do you think, were you like telling me, no, don't do that, Kathy, don't do that? Was that what you were saying? Were you saying that to me? I'm just, tweezers would come in real handy right now. I'm just gonna do like another paper. I have to say, I really like how that came out, and I will definitely use it, even though it's rippy. That's okay. If you guys have any suggestions with people I should watch about Gelli Plates, please put it in the comments because I clearly need help. I think I need that monkey music in the background on this one because yeah, because that's what it's all about. All right, we're gonna pull again, maybe clean off. All right, kind of cool. And you can't really tell either because this paper is not coated. This is just pretty much straight cardstock. So I'm just gonna wipe this guy down a little bit with some water. And then I'm gonna end at 11 today, 10:48. Okay. I have family in town, and when that happens, and when there's really young children involved, it's like, and their grandmother who just got out of a rehab facility and is just getting home back to her assisted living facility. There's a lot of like stuff that's up in the air. So I gotta be ready. I gotta be ready to motor soon. And life stuff. I also have to go have some blood work done. So I want to do that before. It's a short walk. So I have some labs done for an appointment I have next week. This is just totally neither here nor there. Life stuff. Oh, we have this one left to pull. So let's do, okay, this guy is not dry yet. Because I'm kind of thinking maybe like pop another one on top, but I really like some of these. Like, would I use this? Yes, but this would be good for like little cards. Let's do that and see how that goes. I could have done this on the back side because sometimes it's fun to have the back side done too. I like that because that's a good way to use them, is if you're going to do like a picture on one side and then you flip it and then the other side also has, that'd be pretty. I kind of like the addition of, I like neutral with crazy hot fluorescent. I do like that. That is something I really like. I'm going to grab some more of these cards. Size. Do this. Again. Let's see what I get. Anyway, so I am very welcoming to any Gelli Plate style, any Gelli Plate style YouTube channels. Okay, I'm a proponent of just like having stuff around that you might use if the mood strikes, and I highly recommend a brayer because a brayer is just they are so fun to use, and you don't need a Gelli Plate for it. You can just use you can just cover your table with paper bag, grab your paints. You can use acrylic paints, and you can use the heavy body ones, or you can use any style acrylic paint, really. I mean, obviously, I've been using a mix. I've been using expensive ones. I've been using super cheap ones. I've used some thick ones. I've used some fluid, right? You can use anything. And I don't need to use the Gelli Plate with it. I can just, I'll do it. I'll do it right now. You can just do like, hey, let's just do some crazy, let's just do that. And then you can do, and we're going to do it in 1 minute. I'm just grabbing some more paint. This is a really pretty color. Teal. Fluid acrylic. Hey, this is a great way to clean off here when you have like those little smushy bits in there. Okay. What we got here? What do we have going on? Oh, I love this color too. I think I showed you this earlier, but it's really dark, but it's so fabulous. I'm just going to dot it around on this. I'm just going to dot it like that. Just rando. Just some rando. I really like edges too. I'd like to try and get things. I like to do the entire paper. If you ever see some of my pieces, I have a lot of times I do things off the side. I just really like to do that. I like the universe to be like also off screen. You know what I mean? To me, I feel like it kind of brings you into the universe of like the art. But I don't know. Just for what I'm trying to do. I like other art too that doesn't use the edge, but not knocking people that just something in the middle, but that's just my thought. Okay, let's bray. And now we have the safety of this Gelli plate underneath. So look at, I'm using it in a different way. I'm not even using it right now for that, but oh, look at how delightful that looks. I love it. Oh my gosh. Ooh, what color do I want to put in here? I'm going to be really crazy and do some green. I like this olive green. Oh, gold green. The golden version of this is out of this world. So if you get the Blick kind, it's good. I'm not knocking it. I'm going to show you how it looks right now. But if you get the golden kind, like prepare to be amazed because it's great. Golden's awesome. I love golden. I love golden paints. I'm just picking up and moving things around here. Let's move. Hey, maybe I should have been playing around for an hour and then come on this live, right? What do you think? What do you think? Because I feel like I'm getting my sea legs a little right now. This is going to look such a mess. And I so am fine with that. Okay, this is Deco Art Patio Paint Outdoor acrylic, Emerald Ocean. And why did I buy this? I was going to, ooh, wild. I was going to do something that I didn't end up doing. Because, you know, we all have reasons we buy the paint. And then what do we really use it for? Well, I think when I bought the outdoorsy stuff, I think, if I can remember correctly, who knows if this is actually true. I may have bought this. No, if I bought the outdoor, it's because I was going to, I know what it was. I was going to paint plant pots. I was going to paint plant pots with them. And I didn't. But that's okay, because I just use all kinds of paint in my artwork. That's fine. All right, this, I'm afraid, is getting to the point where it's going to maybe be hard to lift. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's liftable. You know what? I think I forgot what I was doing for a minute there because I thought, oh, maybe the other side is going to be hard to pick up. Remember when it got stuck before? But there's really nothing under here. We're just using it as our little, you know, we're just using it as our table, as our little squishy squishy table. Okay. Can I just say how pretty this looks? Look at this beautiful paper towel. It's got like mustard and this amazing color. Look at this color. This is insane. I love it. I'm gonna have to buy some of this. This is my friend's, but I'm gonna have to buy some. My friend, oh, I just put some on my finger. My friend Holly lent it to me, and I was so like, oh no. Oh, it's okay. You don't have to do that. She kind of insisted, and I'm just so thankful that she did because this stuff is fantastic. I'm just enamored. I mean, I was enamored before because I took a class with her. I took a class she did, and it was really fun. And she had her paints there, and I was like, oh, that paint is amazing. And she's like, oh, why did you borrow it? I'm like, you're kind of amazing. Kind of amazing to lend me your paint. Like, who does that? You do that because you're awesome. But I do want to give them back to her in good condition. I don't want them to be covered in paint. I want them to look like they just got borrowed. You know what I'm saying? Return things how you found them, right? All right, I'm going to just put a little bit of this on my finger. And let's, just for funsies, we're going to do, this is our grand finale because I'm going to go off in like 3 minutes. I'm leaving because I got stuff. I got to go get some lab work done. I have to be ready for a 1.5-year-old and a 4-year-old to run around my house and stuff. And if I can just say one thing to leave us on today, let's just say, don't be afraid to make a mess and to mess up. Don't be afraid to mess up. Because I really liked this before I put that green on there. I like it now, I think. Let's do a bray. Do I like it still? Do I like it as much? Do I want to just trust the process and not sit here and say, you know, like I can say, do I like it or do I not like it? But what I'm not going to say is, oh, that was a mistake. I didn't do that right. Like, we don't judge. Do not judge yourself. Because when you're in the creative zone, that is like an incompatible place to be self-judgy or to like criticize, to be critical. And you know, there's different types of critical. There's constructive criticism and there's not constructive criticism. Don't even go there. Be kind, be curious, stay curious, keep making mistakes because mistakes are where the magic lives. And I want to let's see how this looks on our bookmark style situation here. There's magic in mistakes. That's my philosophy. That's what I believe. I love it. And there's magic in experiments. Just experiment. Just go off. Who cares? Who's judging? Nobody, you know? And if you feel like insecure or if you feel like you want to do things, you know, not in public, just do things in private and just experiment on your own. What you could also do is you can also record for yourself if you want to watch your process. That's pretty. I like that. So to close out here, let's show everything I made today. Sorry guys. We haven't pulled the other one yet. We're gonna pull it in a minute. I did this yellow. I can leave that out pretty much because really, it's just a yellow. Okay. That's all right. That's pretty. I think it, to me, I think when you make something it's so much of the process. I think this jelly stuff is, obviously printmaking is delicious and beautiful. But, you know, sometimes when you get something that you're like, when you're looking at it finally in a critical way and you're like, I would do more work on this one. I would make some more, build up some more layers. Um, okay, when is fluorescent pink not absolutely delicious? Never. I love what I've done here. I made a nice warped piece of paper with some like slight watermarks on it. And this one is really pretty and it's ripped. So I learned, and I just really like the color combo. It's really energizing. Beautiful. All right. And then I really like this because you have, it's very moody. You have your neutrals, and then you have these wild pops, and it's very spacious. Can you like feel it? Can you like, are you traveling through like a massive Monet's water lily waters right now? I am. It's beautiful. I love it. And I'm feeling like I'm getting little dapples of sun and of rain, and there's a little green in there, and ooh, it's delish. I love it. Okay, let's for our big, oh, I forgot to share this one. I love it. This is what I like. Oh yeah. We have some texture on there. Fabulous. So these are going to be fun. This type of thing is really fun. This is what I did yesterday. I made some of these and I did these cute little cards. Like, all you have to do is like draw a little face. Look, it's just, hey, thank you. You know, it's cute. I love it. I started drawing some of my mushrooms and I'm like, you know, I actually really like using the shapes that I made and just like drawing little ghosties and drawing little faces, or like making a flower. I didn't take pictures of them. I made the cards and I put them in the envelopes and I, you know, wrote the cards out and I mailed them off. And they're off to their new homes and I love it. But I didn't take pictures or anything. And after I sealed the envelopes, I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Because, you know, I think it's really nice to like, sometimes I typically like to take pictures of things that I make just so I have it. Sometimes it's a little cathartic and a little wild and feels a little like weird and like jumping out of a parachute to send things off into the world without having taken a picture of them. Like I wrote my name on the back of the cards and everything, so it's clearly I made it, but there's something interesting and like mystical about that. And like, anyway, something neat. There's something kind of neat about doing that. Maybe it's similar to like, well, I was going to say it could be similar to like when you, I might have some ripped paper here. Similar when you like make people that make art and then just like leave it for people to take out in the real world, you know, like on a bench or something. But you can take a picture before you do that. But I was just thinking about the feeling, you know, the feeling that you get of doing that. Do we have ripped paper? No. Okay. I mean, not very exciting. I'm going to clean these off. But thanks for joining me today. Thank you for coming with me on this wacky journey. I hope that you were at the very least entertained or something, and that you enjoyed. And please let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions for people who are using Gelli Plate for art that you think is really cool that I should watch. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. And I will be back to my, sorry if that made a sound. I will be back tomorrow. Let me see. You guys have a great day. All right, my volume is working still. Yay. Once in a while my mic dies in the middle of a stream and it is just devastating. Okay. Oh, it's a bummer because I talk a lot and sometimes it takes me a while to get warmed up and then I'm on a, you know, good little rant and uh-oh. All right, well that didn't happen today. Yay. Thanks again for joining. I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. and at 12:30 p.m. for unbelievably quiet art live because sometimes I don't talk when I make art. And it's nice because then you can listen to your podcast or whatever and just have me doing stuff and check back and see what I'm up to if you want. So have a great day. Please like and subscribe. I really appreciate you for coming, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.